Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the AMC Theaters Ghost Trap Popcorn Bucket. This is what it looks like when you buy it. It comes in this little AMC bag. Now, this is not to be confused with the Regal Ghost Trap Popcorn Bucket, which is similar in that it's a ghost trap, but this has the light emission that comes out, whereas the Regal one is just a ghost trap that you put popcorn into. Now, one thing I appreciate about this is that the popcorn tray is removable, so you can clean it. I like that the trap doors are functional too. They aren't just static and open. Once you take the popcorn tray out, you can actually close the doors. At the bottom of this, you can pull the tab to activate the batteries. There's an on-off switch on the bottom. And that's what lights up the inside. You can make your little popcorn light emission light up. Once we click this into place, and I turn off the light here, you can see you get a little bit of glow. It's not crazy, the degree of light you get. It does not read on camera, but I can tell you in person, it reads more than the camera is showing. Another little thing that I appreciate is that the popcorn tray has the Ghostbusters logo kind of etched onto it. It's just an added little bit of decoration that I think's a nice little bonus. Just for reference, here it is next to the Maddie Collector Ghost Trap. I don't have the Hasbro one, or like the one that was available at like Spirit Halloween, but the Maddie Collector one was pretty cool. So here's just a comparison. You can see how similar in size they are. Definitely longer, but in general, it's not like it's noticeably smaller. It's a pretty decent sized ghost trap. It's interesting to me that there are two different ghost traps on the market at movie theaters right now, but the biggest difference between this one and the Regal one is that this one is aged. You can see just on all the bits, like on the handle, on the black surface, the sort of gray paint brushing they've done. Even on the silver, there's a little bit of brushing all along and on the red elements that is supposed to make this not brand spanking new from the 80s, but a little bit older like it would be now. And the other difference, there's a few differences actually. I didn't get the Regal one because I prefer this one, but the Regal one's knobs have a little bit more detail. And the I think the screen here and the light back here light up, but I really do dig that the actual light from the trap lights up on this. If you're a kid or an adult who likes touching stuff, that moves, and that moves. And it's got wheels, so the whole thing moves. This thing retails for $39.99, and when you buy it, it does include a large popcorn. Here it is, the full effect, the popcorn poured into the trap. And I gotta say that since yellow and purple are complementary colors on the color wheel, this is actually kind of pleasing to my eye. Now, $39.99 is awfully steep for what you're getting here, but well, welcome to American capitalism, where everything costs more than it should simply because it can. Whether it's movie tickets or groceries or popcorn buckets, it is what it is. But at least you're getting a large popcorn, which normally I think is about $10.50 to AMC, so the $40 you're paying does include a $10 bucket of popcorn as part of the total package. Nitpicks about the price point aside, I do really like this trap a lot. I think it looks super cool. Now, I showed you the Maddie Collector trap, not to be like critical of the details of this. I just wanted to compare the scale and give you a sense of the size. But let's be perfectly clear. No one should be critical about any of the details on this trap. It's not meant to be a high-end replica. It's a popcorn bucket. And oh, what a popcorn bucket. This is the first like novelty movie theater popcorn bucket I've bought. And the reason I pulled the trigger on this is because I think it's such a great design. The idea of the light coming out and being the tray for your food, like from a creative standpoint, that makes sense and it's cool. And not just for popcorn. I think like in the future, I'm not going to be eating popcorn out of this. I'm going to be putting cookies in this when company comes over. I'm going to be putting Halloween candy in this. If you have any kind of hobby out there, whatever little tools and equipment you use can be put in here. It is both functional and decorative. And if you're a Ghostbusters fan, I think it's really cool. Honestly, I love it. The only thing I haven't figured out yet is, unlike the Dune bucket, I don't know how I'm gonna fuck it.